Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live session with Steven. First of all, I would like to say sorry for the sudden disappearance of me. I was doing live session like almost every day, not almost every day, every 2 days or 3 days once. But due to the Dare to Live conference that I was explaining to you guys, I think in the last few months, we were busy with that. The Dare to Live conference actually happened on March 13 and 14 last week, and it was simply mind blowing. That's how good the conference was. It was super duper mind blowing, and we all were busy with that, and that's why we couldn't. I couldn't do the live stream. So today I'm back with another interesting live session. Today we have Mr. Asuraajan Sharleh with us, and Asu Asu completed his degree in medical science. He is a medical science student, and he completed a degree in medical science. And he's still working as a medical sales representative, and he's a very upcoming popular stand-up comedian. So from a medical representative, how he turned into a stand-up comedian, that is what he's going to share with us today. And it's also his life as a stand-up comedian. How is he looking at the world right now, his perspective, and the funny stories that happened and everything. And we also have some of his comedy clips that I've already with you guys. So I will show you later in between during the segment so that it will give a nice introduction. Maybe I can show you guys a video right now as an introduction of Asu, then we can bring Asu to the stage. So if you guys are watching, do comment, say hi to me. Oh, there is someone said hello guys. And I will show you guys the video right now. Which video should I show? Okay, I show you a video that he performed in, I think this one is Job Factory. Let's watch the video.
Continue. Can you explain the logic to me? How come my life value less than my leg? Sir, you die ready, we give you 200,000. You lost one limb, we give you 400,000. What kind of insurance is this? Life insurance.
So that is one of the funny video that we have about Asu. So without any further ado, let's welcome Asu to the stream. Hello Asu, you are here. Oh, Asu, say hi to everyone. Asu, there are people saying hi to you. Asu, everyone say Asu. There is a fan for you.
Hi.
Asu, hi Steven. Hello, thank you for commenting. I don't know your yep. I don't know your name because it only says Facebook user here. Probably because you haven't given the access to stream yet to use your name, but it's okay, no problem at all. So Asu, how are you?
Yes, I'm good, Steven.
Really, Asu, you're not nervous or anything, or what?
Nervous.
It's okay. It's okay to be nervous. I'm also very nervous. I'm just covering it up. So yeah, so thank you for joining the show. And I know you are working. You have a lot of responsibilities also, because somebody said hi, Steven. I think you know this person. This is
Yes,
your wife.
very well.
Okay. Yeah, because you thank you for spending your time with me, because you have a lot of responsibilities, right? Because you are a father who will need to take care of a 5-year-old kid, and you also helping your wife, Priya, doing a business and everything. Sometimes you even do some baking, and sometimes you do delivery and stuff like that. And you are also the medical representative, your medical sales representative, who need to go to doctors and talk about certain products or this one you have. And you are also stand-up comedian, and you also constantly think about the comedies materials and everything. Last time all, if any funny things happen in our life, you're like, oh, funny and all. Now you need to note down these funny things so that you can go and tell about these things to others and everything. You're doing so much of things also. So thank you for spending your time with me. So first of all, I have this one question that I want to ask you. As your life as a stand-up comedian, I think it's very funny and full of adventures. But how did you go and tell your parents that you want to do stand-up comedian? So, because the stand-up comedian field is not a conventional thing that many people will do. Even if you ask me, I'm a guy who can make people laugh, but I don't know whether I will go and do that or not. I don't know whether I dare to do it or anything. So, how did you start, Asu? Is Asu froze? Oh, sorry guys. Asu froze. I was thinking why you
Hello.
keep. Okay, so you have a very the smiley face and everything. I thought you were listening to me, but then you froze. Yeah. Okay.
I went
It's,
missing.
it's okay. I was actually asking a question. How did you go and
Okay.
tell your parents about you going to do a stand up and going to become a stand up comedian? Because it's not a conventional thing that many people will do. So, how is the conversation with your parents goes? What happened also?
Okay. What happened was when I got this first show outside show, it was in Tamil. So I told my
Okay.
father that I am going to perform comedy in this event. So he asked me, comedy, can lah. So I told him about 15 minutes lah. So he asked me what topic. I say no topic. I just go and talk a list of jokes that I have lah, about 10, 15 jokes. Without topic, how are you going to make jokes? So I'm like, can, I'll try lah. I say I'll try. I didn't say I can or what. I say I'll try.
Hmm.
So okay. So you want me to come? I say yeah. Then he say cannot. So I was like, okay, I cannot lah. I very far. It is far. It's far. It was in Klang. So my father is in Kajang. So
Okay.
to drive, he's not in the optimum health condition back then. Also, he got some back problem. So he said, I cannot sit very long. I cannot drive sit in the car or sit in one position very long.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, never mind. So what I did was I record the thing in phone, and then I pass it to him for him to see to watch lah. So this was his reaction. You looking at the phone and okay lah. After finish, he just say okay lah.
He never even laughed.
No, it was a comedy video. He was watching it without any reaction.
Okay. Okay.
So, but you see, the thing I wanted to share is he just share. I just share with him. So, and any upcoming shows, I just share the poster. I tell him I'm going to do a show. Oh, so as times goes by, he like okay lah. He didn't ask me lah. Basically, I just update him.
Just okay. What happened to you also? Because when we go and update, usually we don't go and update our parents. What we do, okay? Because
Okay.
you are a father now, also you grown up, you have a kid on your own, but you still go and update your father about this comedy. And usually, not many people will do that. And when we do that, also, we expect some things like from your parents, like "good job, I'm proud of you," or at least if you're showing a comedy video, laugh a bit. So he never did anything. How did you
Nothing.
feel after that?
Okay, to be honest, see, I don't go with any expectation. I do this because I want to update him. I feel happy about me updating him my progress. From open my goal, I don't update him lah. But if I got shows, I will up. I don't update him. I tell, hey, everybody laugh at my joke. I don't do this. I just go and show him my video for him to watch. That's it. Uh, I didn't expect. I don't expect him also. He's a baby
Hmm.
boomer. So, but I understand that he's happy. I know that because he don't tell directly to me. He will tell to my cousin, sister who is staying with him. So I know he's happy. But another video is a very famous video. We went into this top 10 Jodi Etraga all. So I
Mm.
sent the video to him for him to watch and tell him that this is the video that they are talking about in the radio. So he same thing. He watched the video. When Sanura coming? So yes, my cousin sister. When my daughter is coming to see him.
No comment or nothing about the
No
video.
comment. No comment on the
Okay.
video. Doesn't
For for
interest him.
for those of you who is watching, that video is really really funny. Do follow Asurajan. His name is Asuraajan. Go follow his page and you can watch the video there. It's a very funny video that made about eggs, literally about eggs. And we are thinking what type of content we can make out of eggs, but he did a very funny video with his wife using very limited resources that he had, and that video was nominated as top 10 in a competition that run by our our radio channel, radio channel. What is that? Raga. So he was under top 10 category, right, Asu? So do follow Asu and go and watch the video. It's very funny. I don't have the video to show you guys, but you should watch it. I definitely suggest you to watch it. So that funny video you showed to him, there is no response from him.
No response. No, love. His interest is when he can see my daughter. Not really the comedy video, but my intention is I want to update him. I
Okay.
want him to know which video. He will have which video they're talking about. What video this fellow do? But they won't ask directly. So it is our responsibility to update them. This is the video lah actually. Oh, they won't say all this, but it's our responsibility lah.
Yeah.
It
Even though
makes me
your
happy.
parents, yeah, it's about you. Why you are updating about this to your parents, even though you've grown up, you are doing your own things and all, because it makes you happy. And that is why you're doing it. And you don't expect anything from them. You don't expect them to say, nice, good job, or anything. You just share because it makes your heart happy.
Yeah, it's my comedy is from his genes. So
Okay.
I admire him. He can do very good jokes. Really, really.
Okay. Okay.
So I
Interesting.
admire him. So I'm telling him my little progress to him. For him, it may not be funny up to his standard. I don't know.
Mm.
I'm just telling you. That's why no reaction. This one you call funny, huh? This one all people laugh.
Yeah.
You know,
I think knowing parents, especially if they are a baby boomer and all right, they will be very happy that you're doing certain stuff, but they just don't tell to
they don't.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We have a question, so why don't we take it?
Okay.
What
Okay.
is your comment for people who seek for recognition for the work that we do?
Ayo, wait, I need to understand this question. Wait, what is your comment for people who seek recognition for the work we do? Ayo, what to answer lah? You see,
Don't know.
it's. I also don't know lah. See, it depends on you. Okay, recognition. See, if it is matters to you, then
Go ask
do
lah.
something. Go ask lah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't expect recognition from my father because see, but I will appreciate recognition from my fellow comedians. You understand?
Okay. Okay. Understand. Asu.
So that one good lah. I think you can work on it. This one will make me to do better. So it very important who you want from the recognition, from who and why. You ask this first, or
Okay.
you just like you are frustrated. I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay to get recognition. It's not a bad thing at all. But you
It's
also need
okay, but you don't.
recognition for the work that you do because that will keep you going.
One thing, yeah, one thing. This one just come to my mind.
Mm,
See, you want recognition, you need to earn. You need to earn the recognition.
okay.
You don't demand recognition. I don't demand my recognition from my father. I should earn
Mm,
it. I should do a video that or a comedy show or something that when he see, he laugh. I shouldn't give him a video and say that's a funny video. Everybody else laugh. You also should laugh. That's not the way it's supposed to be, right?
mm, mm.
Uh, there's another thing. The pop-up one?
It's the same. It's the same question. Just show
Oh,
it
okay,
again.
okay.
Audience story. Yeah, it's okay to get recognition, especially if you're doing something that required to get recognition. Like also, the stand-up comedian, if he go perform in a stage and nobody laughed or anything, he will feel sad because that is recognition. People recognizing him as a stand-up comedian. He needs that. So
I
so that you can perform properly and everything, and you earned it in a way because your joke was funny and you earned it.
I
For your father, just do it
see
without any
when like
explanation.
okay when I do joke and people don't laugh, I look at myself. Okay, where did it went wrong? Why did people didn't? In this case, the recognition is the laugh. We put it that way, lah. Okay. So when I tell a joke, people don't laugh. So something wrong with me telling the joke or the joke itself. So I need to do the analysis, not why that fella not laughing? Yeah, lah. I mean, you ask the question why that fella not laughing, but put looking at you, not something wrong with that.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Asu, for sharing that. Moving on, I have this question.
Hmm.
So now you go and tell your father, parents, and everything ready, and they are not opposing you. And I don't know whether they are supporting you or not, but you are just doing your work and everything. So how did you start to do stand-up comedy, Asu? Like I said again, it's
Uh,
not a conventional field that many people will choose. And even though people can make other people laugh, like I can make other people laugh, I can make people happy, but I don't know whether I will go and do stand-up comedy or not. I don't dare to go and do that because I don't know. So how did you start, Asu?
okay, I start. See, I actually, I you mentioned this word which very true and stick in me actually, which is I rediscovered this thing. I, as far as I remember, I'm a funny guy, but I didn't uh, recognize this. See, recognition important also lah. Self recognition is very important.
Self-recognition is the most important thing first. Then the other
So I,
recognition comes.
yeah,
Okay.
then from outside.
Uh,
So uh, when I recognize this thing, I start to, okay, how I start now? Okay, for a very long time, I didn't take any action. I'm a funny guy, but I didn't take any action with regards to stand-up comedy or what, you know,
okay.
because I don't know, or maybe I'm scared, fear, fear of failure, fear of when you do something out of your way, out of norm, everything is new. It's not going to be easy and comfortable. So all the thing I like block me. I don't never mind lah. Later lah, sometime after lah. After 40 years ka, after 50 years ka, this kind of thing. Later lah,
Later lah.
next
Later
time
lah.
lah, and all that
When
thing.
you have time.
Procrastination. Later lah. When I now I'm busy. I'm busy working. I don't have time for all these kind of things. And then Priya was already when we met ET ideas. Um, and then Priya already started doing chocolates and cakes. So
Okay.
when she
Because
go
that
full
is your
time,
passion. Mm.
she my wife. So she always asks me this question, which I don't have the answer at that time. What do you want to do? What you want to do? So I'm like, okay, and being an environment like ET ideas where everybody follows their heart. So I want to do this. I know what I'm good at is one thing that I know is I'm a funny guy, which is directly is comedy lah, So this comedy thing is like, okay, what can we do? Then we went for a, see, conventional way or normal way people become a comedian or stand up a comedian is they go open mic, they do 3 minutes and then they do very good and then they progress from there up to 10 minutes or 15 minutes and then
Level
they
by
do a
level.
show level by
Okay.
level and then only they go and do a show, a corporate show or whatever show. I started with a corporate show.
Hey, how did you got the client to do corporate show?
I started with ET Ideas annual dinner. I proposed
Oh, okay.
myself, can I do a 15 minutes joke? Uh, so they say okay lah. First they say they ignored, and then they say okay. Second year. So after that show, but I didn't take any serious action about it. So we went for
People will laugh.
another. God, a lot of people laugh, a lot of people encourage. It gives me a good feeling, but then I didn't take any serious action about it. I just okay lah, good lah. Okay, I did it already.
You did
I'm
ready,
a
you make
comedy lah.
comedy ready. Then after
I'm
that,
a
nothing
comedy
happened.
ready. Nothing happened lah.
Okay.
Then after that, I went for we all went for idea outing. We went for this comedy show by Dr. Jason Leong. So comedy, stupid or what? I think in PJ Life. So
I
after
thought you
finish,
told me already.
no, that's the show name.
The show name is
So
stupid or what?
you stupid or what? We
Okay,
go and
okay.
find out lah.
Okay. Yeah.
So after that show, Priya told me, "Hey, I think you can do this lah." So it gives me confidence, recognition again. So it gives me confidence. Uh, but then I didn't do anything. 2 years later, we went for another comedy show. This one, I think, Douglas Lim's comedy show. And in this show, I was very much connected to the comedy that they are telling and all that. I feel like I should be on the stage performing, you know.
Mm.
What am I doing? I should perform. La. I can tell also la, this joke. All. So after that show, Ilango hint me like, hey, now you know where to come. La. Then after that, I went for as an audience for open mic. Then the next
Okay.
week, I tell them lah, when I went for audience after the show, I go and meet the owner of the club, Crack House Comedy Club, Rizal. I met him. I said, I want to try this. Can next week you just come and put your name lah and try. That's it.
So
Okay.
fast, so
So
easy.
this this moment I was thinking because I do shows already. I'm very good. I was thinking I'm very good. And also I watch when I watch the as an audience the open mic. These fellas all coming and do joke. I definitely can do joke lah. You know
Mm-hmm.
that kind of arrogant lah, very arrogant.
Second
So
feels okay.
when the next this one I in fact I told him I did a comedy show for corporate 15 minutes. He was telling me 15 minutes. That's a very long time for a comedy show. I mean a stand-up comedy. 15 minutes.
For a
So
person who's starting it out. So
I don't know. I thought, oh, that means I'm good lah. I I was thinking this way. Then what happened was when I tried, I finished my joke in 1.5 minutes. They give me 3 minutes. The standard international way is first time they give you 3 minutes. I finished in 1.5 minutes. I was nervous. My leg was shaking. I forgot what I should say. So that's when I realized I humbled down that I'm actually no, I need to do more. That but the result encouraged me recognition. So it
okay,
matters when
you are
so
starting it
Rizal
out.
after the show he Asu, you are a funny guy. This is the first thing he said to me. You keep, I saw something in you. You just keep coming back. This was in 2019 April. So after that I frequently go more open mic and then I improve my jokes. Then I start to learn from people. I humble down a lot. After open mic only I
Because
humble down a
yeah,
lot.
because you have done the corporate shows before, and for 15 minutes and all. When they give for 3 minutes, you are like, easy job, I can do,
So
and
3 minutes,
you prepare
come
your
on.
come on three
Not my
minutes only.
level.
Yeah,
3 minutes, not my level. I
but when
15
you
minutes.
yeah, but when you actually go and stand in front of the stage and do the comedy, you finish it off in 1 minute, 1 minute also. So then only you start to practice more. Whatever that we do, I think we need to practice. Even though we know about certain stuff and everything, we still need to practice, keep ourselves up to the level so that we can perform and everything. This is the picture of you perform. This is a crack house, right? So
This is Crack House. I think this show is when I opened for Mat Sabah and Dr. Jason Leong. The person who I watched the comedy show, now I'm opening for that
opening for
person.
them.
So it was a very nice experience. Yes.
Okay, okay. So how did you see? Like we have some other pictures here. You want to say something about
Okay.
this picture, right? Also, just now.
This picture is very, very, very nice picture. Okay.
Why?
This show, if you can see the name is Indra Bose. He's my friend. He's the one who encouraged me a lot for Tamil stand-up scene in here. So, he
Okay.
encouraged me a lot. He the
Mm.
one made me somebody in the stand-up scene. So this was his show. Okay, I'm not in that show. Okay, I went there as an
Audience. Okay.
audience. So before I went for the show, but see by this time all I already start following my heart into this. When I start comedy, and I start listening more to my heart. So my heart says something like this. When I get ready for his show, I took that baju, that shirt to t-shirt to wear. My heart say, wear nice baju. How if they suddenly ask you to perform?
Oh, okay. Okay.
This my heart say this. My mind say this one all fake show. It's already fixed who perform, who not perform. All no need. This is what my mind said. And then I wear the biasa baju and go.
This is the biasa baju lah.
This is
This
the
biasa
biasa
baju.
baju.
Okay.
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 So I after the lunch. Lunch pula. Sorry. Now lunchtime. After break, after the show break, in between, they got breaks.
Mm-hmm.
A show, that show, they will usually have breaks in between, right? One break. So after the break, Prakash was the host for the show. Prakash Daniel is
Prakash
another
Daniel,
senior comedian that
very
encouraged me a lot.
famous,
Yes.
famous stand-up comedian. Okay.
He during break I go and see him, just hang out with them and all that. So Asu, how 5 minutes can do when he
So you
asked
don't
this,
know, Okay.
I was shivering, I was sweating already. What is this? I I then I was like, I'm very nervous, lah. I'm very scared. I tell him the truth. Like, I was suddenly come and ask, I nervous, lah. Then he was like, "You guys, last time we crave for this thing, 5 minutes old. Okay, okay. You guys privileged, lah. This one. Okay, okay. I do. Then I perform. It was
Asu, how
something
did you?
spontaneous.
Yeah, Asu. Before you go
Uh,
for this comedy show itself, your heart says, "Where's a
uh,
nice baju?
uh,
How come
uh,
suddenly, if they call you or anything, but you never listen to your heart, you just go wear your shirt and everything and just normal baju. And when this thing happened, right? Suddenly they call you.
uh,
If I were there,
I
I will
panic.
scared. I will be literally
I
scared,
forget.
not because I need to perform in 5 more minutes. I'll be literally scared, like, how did my heart know this?
What's happening?
What is happening?
Hey,
Okay.
this, whether you are dreaming or whether this is reality, this cannot be really happening kind of feeling. All comes in.
So,
You just
to simple,
follow her.
our mentors used to say this: your heart knows the blueprint of your heart. You just need to trust and follow it. Okay, so there is some requests and question from the audience. There is somebody asked, Asu, one joke, please.
Okay, can
Okay, very spontaneous. Let's do this, Asu. One joke.
can put the video lah.
No, no, no. You tell a joke, Asu. Video
Hey,
cannot.
tell a joke. Oh, you suddenly asking me already. I
Tell the
like this
joke,
joke.
Asu.
Which
Can
joke
go
lah?
ahead. Whatever joke.
This one, I like joke. Suddenly you ask me. I like this joke lah. I like this joke. This is a classic joke. Okay? See, my father-in-law, he does this every time I'm there. I went to their house. My in-laws' house, and I went there. Night time, he used to take the balanced rice and everything. He will feed the dogs, the
Dog,
stray dogs
okay.
lah, outside of the house. Every time he want to feed the dog, okay, he take rice and then he pause. He will tell this, Asu, I'm taking rice for the dogs. You wanna? Without understanding the real meaning for this question, I was answering yes for a very long time. Then only I realized what you're asking.
I'm
I
taking
like
rice
this
for
one.
dogs. You are not comparing you with the
Yeah,
dogs, and you innocently telling that, yeah, I want the rice to eat. Aiyo. Okay. For the person who asked the one joke, please, I hope that you are also answered the question. We also have a one short video. I would like to show it to you guys. Maybe you can watch it and laugh. I hope it's not the same video. Okay, this video.
Highlight of their calling, they call you. Hello, Mr. Asu. Yes, I need to verify you. Tell me your last 4-digit IC number. Jay, you called me. You want me to verify whether I am the one talking to you.
This is the comedy about the bank, right? So bank people will
the
call and
bank,
ask you to verify whether it's you or not and everything. So your
So
comedy is most of the time revolves around what's happening around your life and everything, right?
what
Okay.
happened to me?
What happened to you? Okay. We have a question also, and I think you can answer this. Do you procrastinate to practice? If yes, how do you overcome it? Like where just now we said, right, you need to practice every time so that you can go and perform. So they asked, do you procrastinate to practice? If yes, means how do you overcome it?
Yes, I'm very blessed. I have somebody to keep scolding me and remind me, which is my
Who's
which is my wife. Hey, practice ready or not? You think you're so good, you know? He will ask like this. For the person who asks you one joke, this is another joke for you. You know, so constant reminder. Yes, I do procrastinate, but I also know, like for example, like today I have a online show, online open mic, not show,
mm,
online open mic. I will spend some time to prepare myself. My practice ground is open mic. So before open mic, like for example, Wednesday was open mic. So I free up some of my time later in the evening to practice what joke I want to tell, how and all that, and then I go and this one tell.
okay?
So when it comes to comedy, not so much of procrastinating because this is what I love to do. So naturally, you ask me to do this, I will
Happily
say
do.
no to any other job except comedy.
Okay,
So not much, not really lah. But for practice, yes. If you give me comedy job, I will do that first. But for practice and all that, yes. You know, sometimes you feel later lah, and all that will
yeah,
come.
lah. You set the end
Especially
goal and do it.
set the end goal and do it. I'm also a last minute person, so I know that don't stress up last minute. Just practice earlier a bit lah. You know.
Okay, that is your way of how you overcome it and everything, lah. Okay, so we already reached 132 already. Uh,
Okay.
so today you said you have an online open mic, right? Can we all join? People who are watching,
Can, can,
do we need
can.
to
I
buy
will
a
share
ticket or
the.
something?
No, no, no. I think it's a Facebook live. They will stream it
Oh,
live. So I will
okay,
send the
okay.
link. I don't have it now. I think I will
Okay,
send
okay.
the link.
Maybe you can after the session you can go to the live stream again, the video. Then you can put your link there, so we all can watch the live session. We will love to watch
Can,
you do so. And I hope you
can.
don't do the live sessions like this, like work from home, online open mic. We have a picture of Asu doing comedy show.
This was in lockdown.
Lockdown, lockdown. You cannot do anything and
Lockdown
all this stuff. Right?
that time
So
also
actually,
we
this
tried.
lockdown is the one give you the ideas to start doing comedy sketch videos, right, Asu?
Yeah, because I was so frustrated. We cannot do
Comedy shows.
any show, live show. So what happened was, hello, I froze already.
No, no, no.
Can
Go
hear?
ahead.
Ah,
Can.
okay, so what happened was then only slowly open mic, online open mic start coming up, and then but then no shows. But then I was so very frustrated. So we look at what we can do with, you know, what you have, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. So looking back, okay, I have this skill. I can do a sketch, comedy sketch. So, but then we have problem that one person how to do sketch. At least you need. I'm not so good in editing to put beside. You know, two Asu talking to each other.
Mhm.
That kind of editing, I'm not there yet. Still learning. So I asked my wife's help. Priya can help me. She said, can, but I don't want to be in the video. Ayo, aula. Another problem. Can, but cannot. So we think. So we angle it in a way. Okay, your voice can be in video. I asked her. Okay, voice all can, no problem. Okay, you just give me your voice. I will, camera will face me. You no need to be in the frame. So we adjust, and then that's how we did the egg video and
Mm.
few other videos lah.
It's become a very iconic voice after that. Yeah,
Yes,
you guys should go and watch it. Also, have a tons of funny videos in his Instagram and also in Facebook. Maybe you guys can go follow Asurajan. I will type it out his name in the comment section so you guys can go search it. Asurajan. Okay. So that his name is coming. Yes, Surajan. You guys can go and watch it. Go follow him and also watch his live stream, his comedy shows, so that you guys can also, whenever you have any troubles or anything bothering you, go ahead and watch his video. It's really funny. You will laugh your ass off. So thank you,
yes,
Asu, for that. Sharing with us your life as a stand-up comedian. How did you talk to your father about you going to become a stand-up comedian, and how did you start as a stand-up comedian, and you're in your life right now? You are taking all these things as comedy materials things that happen around you, even though when there is a lockdown, you cannot do anything, you still come up with a comedy video because that's what you are passionate about. And because of that video that you have produced, you got the recognition from the radio channel and all the stuff. You got nominated for awards and everything. So thank you, Asu. Thank you for keep inspiring us. So good luck for your show today. Do comment, post us your the group that you're going to do open mic so that we can join and we can watch. We can watch the open mic as well. So
Okay.
thank you, Asu. Bye.
Bye.